Oh my goodness. Kiara is that girl. I don't know if I've ever met someone who is still just so full of life and so resilient and just fun to be around in every storm of her life.
I think one of the biggest life lessons that I have learned from Kiara is that it literally does not matter how many times you have fallen, as long as you're willing to get back up.
She is the epitome of overcoming, the epitome of perseverance and not giving up. She is one of strength and courage. Kiara Baker is a shining star.
Far as I can remember back was the age 3. And I remember being 3 years old because people would ask me how old I was and I would hold up 3 fingers. I moved to Rochester, New York, and I remember specifically because it was snowing and I had never seen snow, and I thought the sky was falling. I said, something is just not right with the world, because I saw something white coming out of the sky. And I wasn't even living with my grandmother for 2 weeks before my uncle came into my room and sexually abused me. And I knew that it was wrong, but the thing that bothered me the most, or may have had the most effect on me, is that it felt good.
For people who think that addiction and prostitution is always a choice, we must ask ourselves, what are the pathways that lead to these type of situations? We have to acknowledge adverse childhood experiences, and we also have to talk about social determinants of health. If people live in food deserts, if people don't have access to equal education, you're going to see things like exploitation and human trafficking and violence and addiction. And a lot of times people say, well, that's their choice. But why is it always the group of individuals who have the least amount of choices that these are the choices that they have? I'll rather lift to you that these are the choices that are systemically forced on certain groups and ethnicities and populations of individuals. And that's not an opinion, that's facts.
And this is just the behavior that I saw and believed, and nothing and no one told me anything different. No one said to Kiara, you don't have to do this. And I remember never hearing that until I moved into Project Mourner's house.
It was a regular day of programming at the Freedom Center, and Kiara walks in and loudly and boldly, "Hey y'all, how's everybody doing?" And again, just like the life of the party, instantaneously the entire atmosphere of the center changed, and it was just brought to life.
She had been battling with an addiction for over a decade, and the more I got to know her, I realized that addiction didn't just start with her, but it was a generational cycle of trauma. I'm excited that she decided within herself that she was going to break that generational curse over her family and live substance free, and just be free as a woman.
God, grant me the serenity.
I am becoming the woman that God wants me to be. Hopefully one day I'll be a speaker. I did not know that I had the capacity to even be. I also want to be a major voice in recovery. And I say that because I don't want to be anyone's coach. I don't want to be anyone's counselor. I want to be a voice of a lived experience of what addiction is like and how to recover, and be the proof that recovery can happen and it could be successful.
So at Mona's house, we get up together, we do breakfast together, we plan our days out together, we go to the center together, we share rides, we share laughter, because at the end of the day, joy is healing, and part of building that joy is consistency in family, and consistency in friendships, in routines, and trust.
I actually love living here at the house. It's very comfortable. It's very clean. I learned things that I never had to do or learn when I was out living the way I used to be living. Something as simple as sweeping before I mop. I actually get to have dinner with the women. We're doing a book club. I work out every morning. I have coffee, the best kind of coffee I want to throughout the day, anytime I want. I'm able to get in a door every day. That's something I wasn't used to. I wasn't used to actually coming to a place that I can call home and not having a doubt in my mind that I'm gonna walk through that door.
We were never meant to just be alone. I believe that we were meant to be dependent on God, but interdependent on one another in a healthy way. And I think that when people heal in community, they heal faster.
One of the first things, the first sentences that Kelly said to me when she looked me in my eyes when I first met her was that I will not fail. I believe that I will not fail, and I have not failed yet.
Kiara's gonna change the world. I get emotional thinking about it. I love her, and I'm very proud of her. She's gonna change the world. She will not just break a generational curse off of her generational line, but I believe that she will inspire others to do the same.
Bella, take 1 marker. Eat that. Thank you.
What's my Christmas wish?
Yeah, to the husband.
Yes. Oh yes, guys, give me a husband for Christmas. Well, I might not get that husband on Christmas Day, but I think my Christmas wish is not just that the women in Project Mona's house feel loved and feel a part of a community, but that anybody, anywhere that's suffering or going through anything will find their people. And I don't know, maybe we have to open up Project Mona's houses all around the nation or something. I don't know, but my Christmas wish is that people would find love, be where their love is.